Camelot 331 here, and oh my gosh, can you believe it? Can you believe it? I'm actually not very shocked because everyone does this already. Companies like Apple, you know, they'll tweet out hashtag we support whatever's popular right now, but we're going to use children in our factories in Malaysia. It's fine. Don't worry about it. All right. They ain't got a life anyway. It's not like they can go to the mall and party. You know, they ain't got Tinder. We're going to be working at Apple and then getting thrown out the door when we pass out on the line dead. No, Hyundai is a bunch of bitches. They crazy as hell. You know what they're doing? They are using child labor and have been caught red-handed. Can you believe that? I'm probably assuming you can because you a very smart boy that's watching my channel right now. Obviously, you better subscribe and like and really share this video because it is very important. Look, I make jokes, all right, because I'm real dumb and can barely read, okay? But this is a very important issue, and I feel like it needs to stop. And with your help, maybe it can. Share this video, like it, and let's talk a little bit about Hyundai. I had a Hyundai Veloster. I bought it, and I was real proud of it back in 2012. All right? I went to sell it in 2019, and it was worth like $2,200. That resale value is real bad. But wait, there's more. At 70,000 miles, the transmission went out. That's pretty terrible, but not as terrible as what Hyundai's doing right now. Check this out right here. Hyundai be going wild, all right? They be going wild as hell. Hyundai has used child labor at Alabama factory, and it just so happens that I also live in the Alabama, but not in the factory, just in the Alabama itself. It says, Hyundai Motor Company has used child labor at a plant that supplies parts for Korean's car maker assembly line in nearby Montgomery, Alabama, according to the area police. The family of 3 underage workers and 8 former and current employees. Underage workers, in some cases as young as 12 years old. You know what I was doing at 12 years old? I was playing regular Xbox. I was playing Halo 1 and eating pizza rolls and drinking damn Pepsi like it was water, son. And I got real fat as hell. And I never could have worked at a damn factory because they wouldn't allow me in there because I'd probably put a damn crater in the floor when I walked in it. But children should not ever be working in a factory at 12 years old. They should be having a party, to be honest. They should be living it up, to be honest. As young as 12 years old, have recently worked at a metal stamping plant operated by Smart Alabama LLC. Smart, listed by Hyundai in corporate filings as a majority-owned unit, supplies parts for some of the most popular cars and SUVs built by the automaker in Montgomery. Its flagship U.S. assembly plant. Hot diggity damn. Unbelievable. It says, Hyundai, here is their statement. Here is Hyundai's statement. You ready for this, boys? Are you ready for Hyundai's statement? I want you to look me in the eyeballs and ask yourself, are you ready for Hyundai's statement? Will they accept and admit to their wrongdoings? All right. Will they apologize to the family? Let's see what happens in the actual statement from Hyundai Motor. They said, Hyundai does not tolerate illegal employment practices at any Hyundai entity. We have policies and procedures in place that require compliance with all local, state, and federal laws. Wow. That's weird because apparently you don't tolerate illegal employment practices, but you have them in your factories. We don't tolerate it, but we do let it happen, baby. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't got to pay them much because they're just children, all right? You can give them a quarter, and they think it's worth more than like $100 because it's shiny and it tastes a little weird, all right? So that's the whole point. It says right here that they deny any allegation that they knowingly employed anyone who is ineligible for employment. Doubt it. Doubt it. The company said it relies on temporary work agencies to fill jobs. These agencies follow the law in recruiting, hiring, and placing workers in its premises. Apparently not. Apparently not. They also did not answer any specific questions about the workers cited in the story or the on-the-job scenes they and other familiar with the factory described. Reuters learned of underage workers at the Hyundai-owned supplier following the brief disappearance in February of a Guatemalan migrant child from her family's home in Alabama. The girl, who was 14, 14 and her two brothers, aged 12 and 15, all work at the plant earlier this year and weren't going to school at all, of course. According to people familiar with their employment, their father, Pedro, confirmed these people's accounts in an interview with Reuters. Damn, son. Damn. Says Mike Lewis, a spokesperson for the Alabama Attorney's General Office, declined to comment, of course. It's unclear whether the office or other investigators have contacted Hyundai about possible violations. On Friday, in response to Reuters reporting, a spokesperson for the Alabama Department of Labor said it would be coordinating with the U.S. Department of Labor and other agencies to investigate. Ooh, spicy. They'll probably just slide them a few $100 bills and they'll be fine, though. That's usually how that works. It says Pedro's children, who have now enrolled for the upcoming school term, were among a large cohort of underage workers who found jobs at Hyundai-owned supplier over the past few years, according to interviews with dozens of former and current plant employees. Dozens. Several of these minors, they said, have foregone schooling in order to work long shifts at the plant, a sprawling facility with a documented history of health and safety violations, including amputation hazards. Holy dick and balls. So they have children getting amputated. Is there anything more evil than that? Like, are you kidding? Most of the current and former employees who spoke with Reuters did so on the condition of anonymity. Reuters was unable to determine the precise number of children who may have worked at Hyundai, what the minors were paid, or other terms of their employment. Undamn. Consumers should be outraged. I don't damn disagree. Vote with your wallet, boys. They should know that these cars are being built, at least in part, by workers who are children and need to be in school rather than risking life and limb because their families are desperate for income. Dude, that couldn't be, you cannot say it better than that. Wow. Way too young. It says that the smart supplier owned by Hyundai has been assessed with at least $48,000 in OSHA penalties since 2013. Damn, son. That means, guys, you know what that means? That means that cars that you are driving right now, if you own a Hyundai, was probably in part built by an 11-year-old. In Alabama, which is where I live. I'm ashamed. Now, granted, I've always been ashamed of Alabama. Most states suck, let's be honest. But damn, son. There's a trade-off for owning a bunch of guns, I guess. There's a trade-off, son. It says the Hyundai-owned Smart dismissed a number of underage workers, according to two former employees and other locals familiar with the plant. The sources said the police attention raised fears that authorities could soon crack down on underage workers. So they fired them. So this is what happens, guys. Hyundai got wind of the underage workers being found out, and they fired all of them. Well, at least they did that. At least they fired them so they can go pursue their dreams of working somewhere after getting a damn degree. All right? Look, guys, this is what's important. Child labor not only should be not allowed in any other country ever, in my opinion. Now, look, there's extenuating circumstances like, oh, the child's trying to pay for his family's life. Look, I get it. It sucks. But a child should try his best and hopefully be in a good enough environment to enjoy their childhood. Not everybody has a good one. You know what? I mean, that's just how it is. Life sucks ass. That's true as hell. There should absolutely be no child labor anywhere in the U.S., especially not in damn Alabama. All right? Not in Alabama. We're supposed to be the good state, kind of. We're known for our cuisine, our alcohol, and our multitude of weapons and firearms. Very safely do we have them, by the way. We are very good. I got like 5. Not really. I have 3. I'm lying to you. I'm kind of fibbing. Nah, dude. Make sure you share this video to show everybody that Hyundai be crazy as hell, and you ain't going to be buying one. Don't support them. If you're driving a Hyundai, burn it, because you're going to get nothing from selling it anyway, because the resale value is terrible. Unbelievable. Like the damn video, share it with your friends, and get the hell on it, doggone it. Disgusting behavior from Hyundai, and I wouldn't really expect anything less. You would think our country would be moving forward in workers' rights, but unfortunately, based on just the views on any channel that talks about corporate issues with corporate companies and how they're mistreating workers, are non-existent anymore. The views are gone. For some odd reason, everybody supports corporations now. Don't know how the hell that happened, but that's just how it is now. But if you don't and you think there should be a change, please share, like, give me a kiss on the lippies, and go follow me on Odyssey in the description for exclusive content. I'm out, damn it. I ranted too long. Bye. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for being my boys.